Hello world, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Advance Wars by Web Grand Strategy Cast. In today's episode, we're going to be covering my turn on day 46 of my Asia Grand Strategy campaign. With just the three of us left in the fight now, turns are coming quicker and quicker, things are getting even more hectic, and it's becoming even more difficult to keep up. You'll see I only have a few days left on my timer, and I've actually slowly been adding time to that, but it has been extremely demanding that anytime a turn comes up, I basically have 24 hours with which to play the game, record the episode, and get everything ready before my next turn comes along and I gotta do the process all over again. And what makes it difficult is that I'm in the middle of a move right now, so that makes it difficult to keep up. But don't worry, we shall power through this, and I am just grateful that I actually have a subject matter that I like to record, and I can record lots of. What I would really hate nothing more is to be a guy who has no idea what to even make videos about. Fortunately, that is not me, that is not us. So let us check out day 46 of the Grand Strategy Cast. But first, a Wars World news update covering everything that's happened since our last episode. So as we can see, here's exactly how my lines were at the end of my turn on day 45. Immediately following me was Blue Moon starting off day 46. And you can see he, of course, beginning to expand a bit more into Cobalt's property. His battleships are going to block that passageway there, eliminate that infantry, and he's going to be expanding into the peninsula as well. As well as using that tank to mark a factory up in the north, and he doesn't do too much with his lines in the south. Coming into Red's turn, he is, of course, expanding into the mainland, and I'm not challenging him too much there as of now. He is, of course, expanding his fleet out, which may or may not work out for him, especially that rocket on that factory could be an easy target, a very expensive, valuable soft target. But he is accruing battleships and rockets, and that news is going to lead us into my turn on day 46. So starting off, the obvious moves to make are to continue capturing up in the north here, which I can hopefully get a good grip on before anybody else decides to come along. I think let's get our Neo tanks up and at them as well, just to secure our new lines. Got a new line of tanks and Neo tanks. Let's have this Neo tank come wait here on this property again. Same with this one. You're just going to continue to hold the line there. But in the middle here, literally everything is repaired back up to full health, which is great for me, and I can continue to extend these mechs forward. Now, with the knowledge that Blue is going to try to dissolve the truce between us starting next turn, I really do need to be prepared for that. I would still much rather capture as much territory as possible in the north and deal with it later. Hopefully I can grow my economy a bit more first before having to deal with Blue, but I do need to get myself into a position where no matter what he does, I'll be alright. So I think in the south here what I can do to best position myself is just to move like this, fill in there. This guy can then wait. He'll be getting his keels for next turn. You can wait there. And just like that, bam. Okay, we'll make one more infantry there, and then my line should be complete and back up to full health, which will be a good position to be in. Then I just need to worry about my infantry here in the south, and they'll be taken care of in just a turn or two. Let's get this guy forward again if we can. Let's just do a little mindless shuffling here while we can. Like so. Now up here I can get this rocket just a little bit further forward, and with this city here I can actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move my full distance, and we're going to need to continue to develop that rocket, but it's getting to be in a good position. I think I will move you forward there so that we've got a one line deep, even behind our cities with tanks. Okay, in the south here, now that this submarine is refueled and repaired, I think I will send him out again. More or less the same spot. And he will be in waiting if anyone should try to come any closer, including and especially any enemy submarines. Alright, in the southeast here, I finally captured this port. I can finally move on to capturing this city. Oh wow, golly, gee. In the south here, I will load up this rocket again. Let's put him over there again to this port, and then they'll be ready to unload at a moment's notice. Let's keep this APC here for one more turn of repairs, might as well. I think just about everyone else can hold over here, and we'll be back up to full strength next turn. Actually, you know what, I think here even, and join these guys together. I can unload the mech there for now, just to beef up the defenses, and then come next turn, I can get this infantry into place. And in the southeast here, I think my best bet is to get this battleship into port, and then I will just send my submarine up north. No need to hide him for now, let's just get him up there. 12 fuel remaining. Okay, then we can get these black boats up, and we can repair this battleship. Back up to 10. We can take out this infantry, unload on the island. And hopefully this will be ours next turn. I think maybe even what I can do is just hug his battleship with my cruiser and distract him that way while I capture this island. So in this northern bay here, I think what I'm actually gonna do, and I have no idea if this is going to work out or this is a good idea, but I will actually pull back with this battleship and feign a retreat while I repair it up. Put this battleship into port. This will be important. And really, if I let Red get a little bit more of the peninsula, that's going to be a little bit more work that Blue Moon is going to have to do. And if that takes some heat off of me, that might not just be a bad idea. So diplomacy with Blue Moon broke down, and they did decide that they were going to openly end the truce between us starting day 47, that's tomorrow. So I do need to be very wary of that, but I also look and I see his army is currently in no state to actually be leading an attack. Here, I really need to figure out what to do with these submarines, and I think what I'll do is I'll just put one there and the other one there, and we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, I'll put you back there, and let's continue to repair that infantry while we can. Not that that will probably ever amount to anything, but hey, why not? So that's gonna do it for me on day 46, with the truce between me and Blue Moon ending on day 47. Some sort of neutrality being worked out with Fire Red, and all this property up in the north to be captured. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day, and we will see exactly what happens then. Okay, so with that, I shall end my turn. Alrighty, so thank you so much for joining us once again for another episode of the Grand Strategy Cast. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for following along with this series. If this is your first episode of the Grand Strategy Cast, then consider subscribing to see just a little bit more of this. And of course, hit the like button and leave a comment, because YouTube wants to know if you liked it or not. And even leave a comment down below, because I read and respond to all my community's comments. And if you do enjoy this sort of thing, then check out some of these other videos that I have made. I do think you shall enjoy them. So thank you so much for joining us for another episode, and we'll see you all in the next one.